Sadly, Caitlin cannot make it today. She's not feeling well.
Yeah. RJ is out today as well.
What? No art?
Yes, work.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So we're just gonna show the starting soon, I guess. No, we'll show this. Contacts live. That's it. If I had more time, I might just put my mug on the camera, but nah.
Do it. Do
it.
I don't even know how to do it.
I can tell you. Just hit start video in the bottom of your screen.
Oh, I do it through Zoom?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I should do a check before. Could look pretty pretty bizarre. But what the heck? Maybe I will. Let's see. How do I? Now I'm nervous.
Well,
I didn't check my
you should be.
teeth or anything. I just had a smoothie with like cocoa nibs in it. Probably got like cocoa nibs in my teeth and stuff. But all right, what the heck?
David's gonna put his face on the thing.
Where is Zoom? I can't even find.
If he finds the right button.
There's so many windows. I honestly can't find it. Where the heck did it go? There it is. Start video. Oh my gosh, this is new territory. Start video. Oh, I gotta unblock my physical camera. Oh my gosh, I look very pale.
You do look pale. Oh.
It's
Are you in a sweat lodge?
I'm outside, and I got it's getting kind of cold here in New York, so I got my electric blanket on, and yeah, I'm really regretting this decision.
So I always pictured you with a beard.
Oh, Allison won't let me have one.
Oh, that's not true.
She made me get rid of it.
David, when I met him, had not a beard. He had a 1997 soul patch that is never allowed to come back.
Yeah.
If David were capable of growing a full beard, he would be allowed to have one.
I can't grow a full beard. I got like patches, and yeah, it just can't happen.
Yeah.
So.
But he's not allowed to have
patchy as well.
His stamp-sized beard. That's not allowed.
Oh gosh. All right, so it was a little bigger than a stamp. Come on. It was, anyway.
No. I'll find photos. I will be vindicated.
How do I put this on the
like
screen?
A 32-cent U.S. postage stamp, or like one of those big international stamps?
U.S. forever stamp.
Okay.
Oh man, it's so weird seeing myself on the screen.
You don't have to keep doing it if you don't want to.
No, I'm going to do it.
I'm just happy to see your face.
Are you guys okay with me just leaving it the way it is? Your names are going to show up, but it looks like it's just Jake and Maria, so it should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, milestone moment. I have never seen or like met you guys before.
I know.
Yeah.
It is weird. I have no idea what you all look like. I've seen RJ posted some pictures, so I've seen RJ, but yeah.
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 Sorry, I'm still in my jammies.
Me too.
Yeah. Man, these headphones are really weird. I wish I had brought my other ones because I can't hear myself when I talk, so I need to like offset them. All right. Anyway, I guess I need to get over myself and get on with the show. I can't wait for RJ to be back so I don't have to do this anymore.
I think you and the kittens are on the same side with that one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me go through my checklist. Great. Now I have to like blow my nose and everyone's going to see that. Just a second. The glamping life is not all it's cut out to be, I'll just say. All right, checklist. We are recording, on the mic, blah, 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 blah. Start streaming, go live. Yes, I have gone live, and I'm streaming. I think we're good. All right, here we go. This odd podcast today. Mics are on. Just double checking. Okay. All right. Hi, welcome to Fun Facts Live. I'm your host, David, and with me today is Allison,
Hello.
not Caitlin, not RJ, but Jake
Hello.
and Maria.
Hi.
Awesome. We got a fun crew today. Broadcasting live from. Oh, maybe I should turn the camera around so you can see Fat Glamp.
You're it.
Yeah, if you're watching live on YouTube, you can see my mug with, I'm outside because I can't go in because of the cats. So I got my electric blanket on and yeah, it's pretty cozy. All right, I'm gonna flip this camera around for just a second. I know this is not interesting for the podcast, but maybe off in the background, can you see Fat
Oh, is that your
Glamp?
tent?
Yes. That's where I live. Yes. So.
Are you pretending to be on a safari or something? That's what I picture when I see, like, when I read books about safaris and, like,
Yeah, the
the
canvas tent.
Age of Discovery. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. Maybe one of these days I'll do a tour of the inside because I got an actual bed. I got a nightstand now. I got a lamp in there.
You have 2 pieces of furniture?
Yes. Well, 3. I got a chair that I never use, but I only go in there to sleep. But I got a propane heater and what else? I got solar power. So, I can charge my phone, all that good stuff. So,
Doing good.
it's really pretty nice. It got down to almost freezing the night before last, so that was interesting. It was pretty darn cold, but I just fired up the propane heater, and it was good. And even better tonight because now I have a solar-powered fan to use as a blower.
Mm-hmm.
So it can blow the heat on me. It's really nice, and I set up a perimeter with spider spray around the outside, so now I have a lot fewer spiders inside, and that's really nice. I appreciate that. So yeah, living it up. For sure.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. All right, so let's get started with some fun facts. Let's start with Maria today. What have you got for us?
Well, since you don't think people buy physical books anymore,
That's true. Well, they shouldn't anyway.
and I missed the last episode because I was at the largest book fair in Northern Europe.
Wow.
I thought I would come with some book facts.
Okay.
Because today is also National Bookshop Day in the US.
All right.
Oh.
National Bookshelf Day.
Do we have to pick just one bookshelf?
Bookshop Day.
Oh, bookshop.
Oh, bookshop.
I heard
day.
bookshop, and I was like, oh, I heard it. Yeah, no, I heard bookshop. Okay.
I heard bookshelf.
Yeah.
Okay, bookshop day. Oh, all right. Those are kind of, I don't know how it is over there but here the independent bookshops are kind of going the way of the dodo, like the Blockbusters, and they're disappearing. So
You say that as we just got a
Crazy.
newly renovated one across the street from our apartment.
the Strand, I mean,
Yeah.
that's hardly like a mom and pop shop. That's huge.
But it's
The indep-
independent.
It's independent, yeah, but it's one of the few. It's one of the few. There used to be a lot more.
There's 2,500 independent bookshops in America, and
That's
it's
it?
increasing.
Oh, increasing. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's shocking.
There's a total of 9,865 physical bookstores
Oh, so
as of the end of June.
in the world.
No, in America.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I thought you said 2,000. It's 9,000.
2,500 independent
Oh,
and 9,865.
gotcha. Total.
Overall.
Okay. Including all the Barnes and Nobles and
Yeah.
etc. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I do have a little bit of nostalgia for for the Barnes and Noble in particular, because that's how I started my digital nomad lifestyle. I never knew that like where I could work outside of home until a friend of me introduced me to the Barnes and Noble cafe, where I then spent like the next 6 months. So yeah. And then I moved on to indie shops, but that's where I got my start, at Barnes and Noble. So yeah.
The largest independent bookstore in the world is Powell's in Portland, which covers an entire city block and houses over 1 million books.
Wow.
It's bigger than the Strand in New York City. I've been there. I've been to Powell's, but I didn't realize it was bigger. Wow. That's impressive. One thing the Strand has that I was really impressed with, on one of the floors, they have a giant machine that will print and bind a book for you if you have an electronic version.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, you just put in your your memory card or whatever, and out comes a book, all bound. You can have them hardcover if you want.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
We have several independent bookstores that we'd like to go to, but there's one probably half hour, 45 minutes away from us now, that used to be an old opera house.
Oh, cool.
And it's like 3 stories of just solid books, and it's a used bookstore, right? So it's like people come in and like sell back their books and stuff like that. So you never know what you're gonna find.
Wow.
It is pretty fun. We go there a lot.
That is super cool. Do they have coffee? Because that would get me to go in.
No, they don't have coffee, but there are several diners. So it's on like a city square. So there are cafes and diners all around.
Is it like a no laptop zone?
I'm sure you could bring laptops in there, and there's just like nowhere to work though. It's solid books.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha. Okay, wow. So you can't really hang out there. It's like get in there, find a book, and get out.
I mean, kind of. We spend hours there at a time. We've been going there for years, and there are still like nooks and crannies that we don't know about.
Wow.
Like every time we go there, we find a new room. I was like, oh, this must have been the dressing room or whatever. And, it's just solid. A new section of books for us to go to. It's pretty fun. Like a scavenger hunt.
Cool. Yeah, very, very nostalgic. But I'll take
Maria?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I was just going to ask, how does the number of like independent bookstores in the U.S. compare to Sweden? Does Sweden have a thriving independent bookstore culture?
Not where I live, at least, but there's some in the major cities.
Okay.
But not in my city.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Ever thought about opening one?
Yeah. I have,
cool.
actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be super
we'll
cool.
See.
What's stopping you?
Funding.
You start with a cart.
Yeah, true.
the book cart, wheel it around town.
Yeah.
Books for sale. Get your books.
So I used to live like way out in the middle of nowhere, right? We actually had a mobile library.
Oh.
They would have one of those like
in a
big
van
box
or something.
truck
A box
vans.
truck. Okay.
Yeah, and they would come around.
Nice.
So Maria, you said you were at the largest European book fair?
Northern European.
Yeah.
Northern European.
And if you're on Discord, I think you got to see a picture that she took there, and it is really impressive, actually. Can't believe
120,000 square feet.
Nice.
Solid books.
Yeah. Over
Yeah.
800 exhibitors and thousands of authors.
Yep.
And this year, there were 82,000 visitors over 4 days.
Wow.
Nice.
And that 100,000 square feet of books could all fit in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
I could carry it around. Have access to everything. Unless it's in book form, then it's just too much. But go ahead, you were trying to convince me about that.
Yeah.
That books
The
are...
oldest operating bookstore in New York City is Argosy Books, which opened in 1925. And it's located on Manhattan, I think.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
116 East and 59th Street.
59th Street and 116th. Is that a... Okay. It's not really a thing. Those are two streets. They don't intersect. But okay. Oh, there must be two locations?
No.
Oh.
I'll find it again.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I found it on the map and everything.
Okay. Is it above or below Central Park? But never mind. It's okay.
Oh, you were right. You were right, Maria. It's 116th East 59th Street. So it's like 59th and
that's the
Park.
address. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
59th and Park. Okay, gotcha.
I think so.
I know where basically.
Yeah,
where
59th
that is.
and Park.
Okay, I have been over there. I walked around there. That's.
So I think that's one of the bookstores that's in the Booksellers documentary.
Okay, yeah, we watched that.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
The oldest one. Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead, Maria.
Yeah, the oldest one in the US is in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and it was opened in 1745.
What? I've been to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, but I didn't know about that. I wish I had gone. Okay.
And the oldest one in the world is in Lisbon, Portugal, opened in 1732.
Oh, so not that much time. I'm surprised. I thought that one would be much older than the one in the U.S. Allison, we need to add that to our itinerary for our van life road trip.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Are you still working on that road trip app?
I've never, no, I'm not, sadly.
No, you haven't started that?
It's a dream, but no, it's not started. It's just prototyped. But yeah.
Only you have the power to make your dreams become a reality, David.
That's true. I wish I had more hours in the day. But right now, they're going to my new card game. So, for better or for worse.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah. But that is something I would love to do. Whoa, I just got bright. Sun's coming up. Clouds are disappearing.
Light bulb.
Yes. Yeah. Whoop. Oh gosh, almost lost the laptop. You all are sitting on top of a fire pit, and the little red stones, that the gas. I don't know. Anyway, it's very unstable. Is the bottom line. So you're precariously balanced.
Sounds like the rest of life.
Yes. All right, Maria, does that sum up your book facts for today?
Yeah, one more fact.
Oh, okay.
In 2020, worldwide, 751 million physical books were sold.
What?
Which is 24 books per minute.
Wow. Do you have any stats on ebooks, or do I need to go? I'll have to bring the counterpoint.
Yeah.
Next week maybe.
Yeah.
What are the stats on ebooks? Okay. Well, that's pretty impressive. Still a lot of paper books in circulation and trading hands.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I only bought 10 at the book fair.
Only.
So, yeah,
I'm impressed by your self-restraint.
I
Yeah.
couldn't get more books in my bags, and I'm still on crutches. So,
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Do you have room for them?
yeah.
So I think Allison is at the point where if 10 come in, 10 have to go out. I just don't know how it could fit anymore.
Just buy
I
more
can fit
bookshelves.
some of them into the couch nook.
That's true. That's
Yep.
true. There is a small nook. You're right. We could probably fit another maybe 40 or 50 in there, depending on the
No,
size
there
of
are
what-
some in there.
Oh, okay. You've already used some of that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
I
thanks.
think I add like 4 or 5 to my shopping list like every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm never gonna get through my reading list like ever. It's just impossible.
It's a good thing you got a good sized house to store all these.
Yep.
Do you have the
I'm
rolling
gonna be
ladder
sad
yet?
No, like we want to though. Did RJ show you pictures of our library?
I have a vague recollection, yes. I don't know if it was all put together, but yeah.
It's probably, I mean, it's more put together now. We still haven't organized all the books just because there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely want to get a library ladder because we have enough space for it. So.
If you have
Allison's
over
dream.
1,000, if you have over 1,000 physical books, it counts as a library.
Oh.
Oh.
I think we're pretty close. The last time we actually counted was 6 or 7 years ago, and we had 700 and some.
Oh gosh. Wow.
I know RJ has a spreadsheet somewhere,
Yeah.
but I don't think she's added to it recently. So
My Goodreads list says I have 1,129, but not all of them are physical.
Oh, okay.
There's a few ebooks on there too.
Oh my gosh, heresy. Okay.
I just so I've used ebooks before, and like I'm a different type of reader than RJ is, right? I like to go back and reference and cross-reference things, and so like using an ebook to do that is just not like feasible. Like I can't go back
No.
And be like, oh, this was maybe 10 to 15 pages back. Like it's just so hard to go back and find something that I need to reference again.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I think it depends on your reader app, I guess. But
Yeah.
I think it's gotten better where you can keep, you can like bookmark your current page and go wherever you want and then pop back. But yeah, it's probably not as intuitive as a book. I mean, a book is really, it's really impressive, very usable. I mean, compared to like scrolls, man, like stuff like that, it's really been optimized over a long period of time. So it's good. It's good. The ebooks haven't haven't had that much time to be optimized, but I think they're getting better. And I do enjoy, if I do read an ebook, I like to read on a Kindle with a screen that's an e-ink display. It's much more like a page rather than staring into a lighted screen, So, yeah. And I have it leather bound. It feels like a nice book. but
you're doing all these things to replicate just having an actual book with you.
Yes, it's true. But I have one thin book that I can take everywhere, and it's my entire library. So you can't carry your library around. And I don't have a home base really anymore. I mean, Allison's probably going to be offended by that, but I'm kind of nomadic these days. So ebooks are much more practical.
I certainly get it. I mean, I've used ebooks, but like if I'm reading fiction, it's better on an ebook if I'm traveling like that. But I don't read a whole lot of fiction, and a lot of the books that I do get are secondhand or like donations because I'm overseas and people just ship books, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm a little what do you call it? Something phobic. Germophobic. So the using like a used book is just a little creepy to me. But yeah.
I mean, they're not blowing their noses in it. Like,
I don't know what's going on.
hopefully.
I don't know what's going on with those books, but they creep me out a little bit. So yeah, I like using my nice sterile copy. But yes, I did work in a print shop for a while. I ran a printing press, and they're pretty good. They were pretty like good about that. Like once I got a paper cut and bled on a pile of paper, and we had to throw all the paper out. Couldn't be used for printing, so it's anyway. So I did hear. Well, let's see. Let's move on. How about Allison? You want to go next? Also, before you start your fun fact, there was a little bit of pre-show banter. You were saying something. You were asking Maria about something, and I missed out on it. So what was that?
So this week on the Great British Bake Off was Bread Week, and as part of the showstopper, I'm gonna butcher the name, Maria. I'm sorry. They had to make a smorgastorta.
Yeah,
which is
that was
sandwich.
pretty close, actually.
Yay!
Oh.
So they had to make a sandwich cake. So it is a savory sandwich decorated in the style, like a presentation style of a cake. So there was like lots of like smoked fish sandwiches made to look like cakes.
Oh.
There was like a Brazilian barbecue sandwich cake. There was like a fish and chips sandwich cake, and there was one contestant whose family is from Sweden. There's another one whose family like visits Sweden a lot, and they were both like, "We don't know what this is." So I was like, "Is this a real thing, or is it like a made up Great British Bake Off thing?" So that's why I was asking Maria if it was real.
Yeah, no, it's definitely real. But some combinations you mentioned sounds a little weird.
That's like a very
What's
cruel...
normal?
Yeah.
There's like one with meat where there's roast beef and liver pate and pickled cucumbers.
Okay, there were a lot of pickled cucumbers. That was okay.
And then there's one with fish.
Isn't that just pickles?
Which is
like what?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. We just call those pickles, but okay.
Yeah, but it's just that there's like we have pickled carrots and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just the cucumber part.
Okay.
And there's one with fish and shrimp, and it's usually smoked salmon, and it's always white bread, like the bread you put in the toaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this sounds like.
And then there's cream cheese on the outside.
Yeah, there was a lot of cream cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's also in the fish one. There's usually mayonnaise.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, two contestants were trying to make their first attempt at homemade mayonnaise on the spot. Like homemade mayonnaise is not easy. Yeah.
It's somewhat dangerous, I understand too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, it sounds like some sort of cruel joke, like, oh, look at this delicious cake, and then you bite into it, it's like, what? Did not expect that. But I guess if you knew what was coming,
Yeah.
it would, some of the combinations sound pretty delicious, actually. So how often do you make and eat smorgastorta?
Well, my family usually buy them from the store. We don't make them ourselves.
Okay. So it's just like any other, it's just like a different kind of sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
For what Maria was explaining, it seems like you would have them on all of the occasions in which we might order a deli tray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
That's sort of the impression I got.
All right. Fascinating. All right. What's your fun? Oh, go ahead.
I Googled and some look closer to the Swedish ones than others. That's for
Okay.
If I were to judge which one looked the most like the Swedish one, it would probably be Maxi.
Maxi is the Swedish one. She is the one born in Sweden.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a little bit of a home advantage.
Yeah.
All right. Allison.
So, yeah, my fun fact is also about food.
Nice.
Well, food and games, I will say.
My two favorite things.
Yeah, I researched a little bit the history of bobbing for apples.
Oh, okay.
So Maria, I don't know if that's something they have in Sweden. It didn't seem like it from my research. It seemed to be a very kind of British and Irish tradition.
I've never done that. No.
Okay. So there are kind of two variations of bobbing for apples, and they actually date back to like the Roman invasion of Britain. So it's been around for a very long time. So essentially you fill some type of tub or vessel with water. You put apples into it, and they float. And with your arms behind your back, you dunk your head into kind of the vessel of apples and try to pull one out with only your teeth. It's not sanitary. There's a whole, like, if you look at the Wikipedia, there's like a whole COVID warning. Like, you really shouldn't be doing this anymore.
It's so much fun, though. It is a lot of fun.
I guess the challenge depends a lot on the size of the apples.
Yes.
And the size
or
of
your
the
mouth.
And the size of the tub, okay. And your mouth, I guess, yeah. And whether or not you have fangs or just regular teeth.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's also in, I guess, Scotland and Ireland also called ducking for apples. We call it bobbing. They call it ducking. Okay. There's another version of it, which I had never heard of until I was doing this research, called apple on a string, where apples are tied to like a string at a high height, and you jump and try to bite the apples, which seems even harder to me.
Yeah. And unfair for the short and tall people. Yeah.
That's true. So there was, in the 1800s, kind of bobbing for apples had been a traditional kind of autumn harvest activity, but it was incorporated into kind of courtship rituals where the names of men would be, or like eligible bachelors would be written on the apples, and women would try to get the apple that had, the guy they wanted to kind of pursue.
The apple of their
eye. Yeah. So apparently it would be, if you get the apple on the first try, you're destined to be together.
Oh.
If you get the apple on the second try, you are you'll get together, but it's not going to work out. And then if you only get the apple on the third try, it's entirely doomed. It's a doomed relation, like something tragic is going to happen. So I don't even know why you'd keep trying after the second time, but so yeah, and apparently it fell out of favor in like England, Ireland, and Scotland, but immigrants to the U.S. kind of revived it and brought it back when they emigrated. So that's kind of why we have it in the US, and it's kind of held its cultural tradition here in a way that it hasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I did that as a kid, but you know what? I guess I haven't been to a Halloween party in a very long time. So I don't know if they still do it. Sounds like Jake does.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done it in a while. But yeah, it's definitely still part of the like harvest festival.
Okay.
Like,
do they fill it with alcohol for adults or something? I don't know. Or it's
fill
always
the
water?
Tub with alcohol?
Yeah.
That'd be an expensive apple.
It would be.
But yeah, so like they normally have some like at the pumpkin patch with like corn mazes and farming for apples and pumpkin carving and hay rides.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way I would do it in a like public tub of apples. It's just that's not happening. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, that's very timely. The leaves are changing here in upstate New York, and it's starting to feel like fall. So, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So at least in Texas, the weather has broken. It was 55 yesterday morning when I went out for my run. And I think the high is like 80 something right now. So yeah, finally getting to cool off.
Wow, that's crazy. Did the hurricane, did Ian affect you at all?
So we got some of the storm front, but like it just brought in cooler weather. Like that's normally what happens, at least in North Texas, is it's going to be 100 and something and then 90 something throughout September, and then like kind of the first big hurricane will push that cold weather up, and then after that it's cooler out.
Okay. My parents, a little trivia, they moved to Florida back. They were there about a month when Charlie went right overhead. Hurricane Charlie. That was a big Category 4, and pretty much destroyed the house with my parents in it, and kind of like ripped all the shingles off, broke windows, pieces flying everywhere. They were like hiding in the bathroom, just hoping the walls would stay up. It was like the garage door got blown off. Like it would just devastated the house. So my dad swore he would never be there for another hurricane again. Wouldn't you know it, Ian took Ian and Charlie took the same path and went right over my dad's house again, my parents' house, and they were not there this time, fortunately. So, yeah, they're not exactly sure how bad the damage is. They'll probably wait a week to go down and check it out, but yeah, that's, I remember going down after Hurricane Charlie, and the place was just devastated. But of course, when the house got rebuilt, it was rebuilt to much higher standards. But at the time, the best shingles they had were rated for 110 miles an hour. But unfortunately, Ian was 150 miles an hour. So yeah, it's still not good enough. Still not good enough to withstand a hurricane. So some of them blew off, but not nearly as devastating. They were able to call a neighbor and get a little feedback, and it sounds like it's not. shoot. Hold on. I have ads on, test ads on. I gotta get rid of those. I don't want to reveal the magic trick. Oh my gosh. Why is there a giant D?
David.
Why? Why is Zoom being weird? How do I get rid of that D?
Swipe.
Swipe it up, off, up.
Oh, Allison has to swipe it. Choose the
Oh, I
right.
have to swipe it. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Are we actually ready? I think so. Who's going to do the countdown today?
Jake, we should have made him do it before he left.
That's true. Yeah. I don't think it's me. I've won recently, didn't I?
I don't remember who won last week. It was Caitlin, because she was off screen, I think.
Okay.
Or, I don't know. But I don't mind doing it.
I won the week before.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. I haven't heard anything about it on the stream, so or on Discord, so it must be not too bad. Shoot. Says me as I get stuck. Yeah, I don't like that start. Ugh. 6.
All right, I'm restarting.
Yeah, I restarted too. Just not. No. No. Ah. Shoot. Let's not do that.
Restarting again.
Ah.
I'll do the same thing again, because that part felt fine.
Yes, doesn't seem super easy to me. I'm at an impasse. Darn it. I had some nice stacks going too. Starting over. Wow, everybody's really quiet.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
It's not an easy one today. I think I'm making progress, though.
Yeah, I'm not. I feel like I just keep doing the same things.
Okay, done with the first one.
What? Oh no.
Yeah, I think I'm finishing as well.
Not me.
Done
Oh
with
my
the first one.
goodness.
Restarting the second one, it just didn't feel like it was off to the right start.
Ah, I'm getting nowhere. Starting the first one over.
Done with number 2.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, done with 2.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm doing something different on one finally.
Finished.
Oh my gosh. Wow, awesome. Unfortunately, not on camera. It seems to happen a lot.
Okay, done.
Okay. All right. I might have to come back to this another day.
Well, you gotta finish it today, or you'll lose your streak.
That's true.
Can't finish it another day.
Yeah. Although, new feature coming.
But not here yet.
No. You can buy back your. You'll be able to buy back your streak. I just haven't quite had a. Yeah. I just haven't quite had a chance to finish it. It's partly done. So your streaks are being saved. You don't lose them anymore. Well, you'll lose them, but you'll. In other words, if you lose it now, you will be able to buy it back once the buyback feature is done, because it's saving your highest streak now.
I'm all shook up.
I finally finished one.
Yay!
All right, I'll call that good. I'll finish
And
the
you can
rest
do the
on my own
countdown
time.
next week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is it for us. We'll see you same time, same place next week for more Match Solitaire Saturday Challenge Live.
Yep.
All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.